Good morning. Hope you all doing well. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Beautiful day here in New York City, Queens, Howard Beach, Lindenwood. What day is today? Wednesday, October 18th, 2023. Hope you all doing well. Replay gang, hope you're doing well. We're going to Newark. Well, I don't know. I guess kind of Elizabeth, around the border of Elizabeth, Newark. I thought it was Newark. It might technically be Elizabeth. I don't know. But we're going to Jersey. Ralph, Rodri, hope you're both doing well. Ralph, we're going to your neck of the woods. I'm going to borderline Newark and Elizabeth. Magnolia Avenue. Going to a marble supplier over there. Magnolia in North Elizabeth, South Newark. If I'm saying that correctly. I know you Jersey guys have a certain way of saying Newark. But I hope everyone's well. Getting on the Belt Parkway, heading west. We will hit traffic. What else is new? It's almost sometimes worth getting in the morning rush hour traffic, but I try to let that die down. But then they whip out the construction again. Now, kind of by the Verrazano Bridge, we're gonna hit the same crap. But whatever. The same thing we hit. Was it yesterday? Was that live yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday, right? Yeah, we were basically going to the same spot. Yeah, more Elizabeth, right? Assassino, how you doing, buddy? Assassino with the disclaimer. Hope you're doing well. Down there in South Philly. Yeah, I was excited at first. I thought I was actually going to Newark. I do have a customer in Newark, right next door to a police station, actually. I forgot the road that they are on. They are called the Tile Wholesalers of Newark, and they are right next to a police station. I don't know where. It's just in Newark. But this, I thought I was going to Newark. Thumbnail is it's a little bit of clickbait, if you know what I mean. If you're really, really interested in seeing Newark, it's actually more Elizabeth. But anyway, this is the Belt Parkway. We just crossed over from Queens into Brooklyn. We're going west on the south shore of the Belt Parkway, heading towards Staten Island. We're going to take Staten Island into Jersey. The buildings, this is Pennsylvania Avenue. The buildings in front of us is the complex formerly known as Staten City. Now it goes by Spring Creek, I think. But it's Staten City. Tommy, I don't know which one. Not the one I'm going to today. There's another client I have. I'd have to look on the map when I get a chance. Maybe I'll let you know later. But I just know when I park, it's on a. Give me a second. I have my notepad right here with all my clients. Just pull it up real quick. Again, we just we started in Queens. Now we're in Brooklyn. So that other client, Tommy, that I have is on Market Street, 659 Market Street, Newark, New Jersey. That's right next to some sort of precinct. I don't know if it'll pop up for me, but yeah, no, it's not. There's definitely a police precinct. There's a church right there, right on Market and... Oh, wait, hold on. Here's the precinct. Newark Police Department. It doesn't say. 649 Market Street. I don't know. But that's not where I'm going right now. Right now, I'm actually going to Elizabeth, Magnolia Avenue. A nice coffee from McDonald's this morning. The coffee from McDonald's is excellent. My lovely girlfriend got me a nice cup of coffee from McDonald's. As you all know, it's a busy week for us. She's getting her hair did today. A nice bends to the right lane right there, GLE. Tinted out hard. Real hard. So is that Down Neck where that other customer was, Tommy, by the precinct? That's Down Neck? Yeah, I don't know the specific areas. Again, it's as a New Yorker, it's we have to imagine that Newark is its own city. You can tell you're in a city too. You can tell you're in a major American city when you're in Newark. You can just tell. It's fascinating. It really is fascinating. So now, what's weird too is Elizabeth is a city also. So you have two cities right next to each other. Strange. This guy in this Nissan Altima is making some moves, man. His next move is he's gonna fly right over the car in front of him. The wings are gonna pop out the side, and he's going right over the top of him. You get a temperature check. I know it was a little warm overnight because in the bedroom, it was like 68, 69 degrees in there. And I like it more like 66 to 68. It was warm, and I had the windows almost wide open. Yeah, it's 61 degrees right now. 61 degrees in this great city of New York. Going up to a high of 65. Muggsy Siegel, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough competition between me and Mikey. You see, Mikey does a little extra. He goes and feeds those cats. He does a whole lot of humanitarian efforts, too, with his driving. Yeah. And there's also a lot of driving I do that I'm not recording, that I'm just listening. I'm a listener first, Muggsy. I don't consider myself much of a content creator. I'm a listener. I'm a viewer. I'm the worst wrench in the history of MobTube. Did I just say that word? YouTube history. Yeah, he friggin', Mikey, he's feeding cats. He's saving lives. He's signing autographs. Hey, he's out there battling raccoons, protecting one eye over there. It was sad today when he found the one splattered in the street. That was terrible. Yeah, Tommy, there's a lot of see what my product specifically is a little bit more of it's not a specialty product, but it's not a commodity product. In the warehouse world, you have commodity products. Commodity tiles are just your plain old white subway tiles, 3x6, cheap stuff from China, cheap stuff from Portugal, cheap stuff from whatever. You have your commodity tile, you have your commodity granite, stones, marbles. Then you have your mid-range stuff, and then your kind of specialty stuff. I have a mid-range product where I'm not blasting the entire area. So I don't go to all the different areas. If you have my stuff, then no one in a radius of maybe 10, 15 miles, you should also have that stuff. I offer a little exclusivity where I'm not giving it to everyone have access to my product. So these people here that I'm going to in Elizabeth, the closest that they have to them is those people in Newark over on by the precinct. But then after that, no one really in that area. Everyone else is out further out west or north or south. Like for example, after I leave this place in Elizabeth, I'm going to a customer, and the customer's in Princeton. So I'm going from Elizabeth to Princeton. I'm not going to Elizabeth and to Roselle Park and hit all the different customers around. A little bit more of a selection. Did he really? I didn't see it last night. I didn't see it late last night. Yeah, no, Mikey, like I said, he's not only doing all that driving for work and business, but he's also out there with humanitarian efforts, making trips out to save cats and stuff. So good for him. Good for him. Yeah, it's a good heart. Good heart. Oh, he is our friend in the Altima. See, we somehow passed him. Her, sorry. It's funny. Somehow the most aggressive drivers tend to be the worst drivers. But hey, what do I know? Right, hopefully this traffic is not so bad. Again, I hate bringing you guys right into traffic. Doesn't make it for good video, you know what I mean? Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. Thank you, sir. Where are we going now? We're going to this place. Let me put this place back in the GPS. Let's see how long it's going to take us to get there. It's telling me from here right now, this is Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. You got Sheepshead Bay, the water, the bay to the left, to the south. the neighborhood itself of Sheepshead Bay, Kings Bay roller hockey to the right. Getting into, moving along into the western part of Brooklyn, where we'll hit Gravesend and Bensonhurst and Bath Beach and all that. You're dealing with Tile Wholesaler on Market. Yes, Market and Reed. Yes, Tile Wholesalers. It's a. I won't say her name, but there's a woman. Two women that are always in there working the showroom. They do so. Tile Wholesalers of Newark is a little different of a story. Look at this cluster for you out of towners. Only in New York, you get a guy sitting in the left lane going, doing, what are we doing here? We're doing about 50. Doing about 50, which is fine. If it's fine if you're in any other lane. You really shouldn't be in the left lane doing it. But Tommy Stiggs, Tile Wholesalers in Newark are a little different because they basically, they kind of do the same thing that I do in that they distribute a bunch of different brands. So we're not as appealing to them because they have access to a lot of the sourced materials from overseas as we do, so to speak. We distribute out all different manufacturers from overseas, Italy, obviously, Spain, all, raw materials, people that are producing raw materials. We distribute it out to our dealers in the market. They kind of do the same thing, but certain products maybe we can't get that they can get that we can't get, vice versa is how we work with them. Oh, look at this truck on the belt, left side, look it over. He's not supposed to be on the Belt Parkway. That's going to cause major problems. See him? But he realized it before he got to the bridge. Look at that left side. Look at that truck right there. He can't be on there. They got to back him off. They have to back him off. They're trying to figure out how they're going to do that right now. They got to go backwards because he can't go straight. He won't make it past the bridge that's in front of him. Wow. That sucks. This traffic is, oh my God. Thank God I'm not coming back anytime soon. Oh, hold on. Oh, look at this. That's a dead stop. Road stop. They have to back it up to here. If you see here, this entrance, this is the Cropsey Avenue. Anyone that knows this entrance here? That's why they're stopping people, because they got to get this truck back off this way. Oh, that's a disaster. Oh, it's an absolute disaster. That really sucks. No trucks on the Belt Parkway, like you saw on my short. I mean, look at it. It's dead stop. And the traffic's probably back into Staten Island. But yeah, Tommy, so you know the area, where I'm talking over there, that on Market and Reed. There's a precinct right over there. Nowhere to park. I just park on the main avenue across the street like everyone else does. To the right here is where Vinnie Bracco first grew up. For all our friends that know Mr. Bracco, and when he speaks of his life story, and he used to live in Marine Park. Well, he grew up in Marine Park, Nostrand Avenue, luxury apartment. Then he came over to here to the Bath Beach area. It's right here. These buildings on the right hand side, the newer ones that you see on the right, brand new. These buildings just went up, the glass ones. But this here is Bay Parkway. So you're getting into the Bay Ridge, Bath Beach section. Did I say Bay Ridge? I didn't mean Bay Ridge. What do I mean? Bensonhurst. Bensonhurst, Bath Beach is what you get into here now, Bay Parkway. And right here, we're going to hit the same exact traffic we hit yesterday. On cue. Here it is. Co-train. What's up, buddy? You get to work yet? What's up? What's going on? You still on your way to work? What time you get in? Like 11 o'clock? You start your day maybe 11:30? Co-train over there. How's it going? Got your coffee ready to go? This guy, every one of them mugs gonna pass on the right. Good for you. Good. Guys, go around, pass on the right. Go on the shoulder, drive on the friggin' grass. Yeah, here comes another. And God, get in front of 6 cars. There's another one. Another one coming in. What are you gonna do? Oh man. 6-minute delay. It's telling me it's going to take us 6 minutes to get to this bridge that you see in front of us. Clouds rolling in. Are we getting rain today? What's up? It's really still annoying me that it's going to rain over the weekend, but oh yeah, the forecast is even worse for Saturday. Look at this, Friday and Saturday for the rehearsal and the wedding. Miserable and miserable. It's like clockwork. Every friggin' weekend is miserable. During the week, you get the most beautiful days. Weekend comes, miserable. Just absolutely miserable. Don't understand. Really don't. What are you going to do? It's 60 degrees right now. Tomorrow, it's going to be 64 and sunny. All right. Yeah, tomorrow, 65 and sunny. And Friday, 63 rain. Saturday, 64 rain. And then it'll be nice again next week. Of course. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Maggie Fernandez, how are you doing, dear? Hope you're doing well. Hope your weather is better than it is up here in this great city of New York. Although the fall lovers and normal human beings will say this is the perfect weather, I, as a warm-blooded mammal, disagree and think we should be in complete warmth, like in Florida or Arizona or wherever else you might consider. But I hope you're well, Maggie. On the Bell Parkway. Not going to Queens again, sorry. Going to Newark, New Jersey. We'll get there. We'll get to the Corona King. We'll sing some Paul Simon as we go down by the schoolyard. I promise, Maggie. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. Coach Train, why are you lying? What? Oh, man. Oh, the battle between the sales force, the operations force, and the installation crew is always an ongoing battle. Always an ongoing battle. Do I see a 51 degrees? Are you telling me it's 10 degrees warmer here right now than it is in the great state of Florida? You have got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I mean, I'm wearing layers, but that's just because I'm, a warm-blooded mammal. I don't like the cold. But I just got a citizen alert. Vehicle collision, 800 feet away. Bay Parkway and Shore Parkway. All right, well, I guess we passed that. That's good. Yeah, I'm going to leave this on the screen for a little bit. we'll leave that on the screen for a little bit. I like that. Since this is a Jersey-themed show, we have to give a little extra love to the Jersey folks in the crowd. And Ralph has something to say. And I think it's very important for his voice to be heard. Ooh, Ben's lovers are going to love what's going to come up in the middle lane right now. Oh, how about a little two-door S-Class AMG? Come on. I can't slow down enough for him to get to me. Come on. You guys got to see this vehicle. Assassino, if you're in here, you're going to love this thing. I know you're a caddy person. All right, he'll catch up to us. I'll make sure he catches up to us. I'll let you guys know when he's coming back. But it's a white S, I believe 63 AMG, the two-door, and it's got a matte white. Here he comes. Not the shiny white, but the matte white with those. Oh, it's a soft top, though. Yeah, go in front of us. Go ahead, go right there, left lane. Yeah, look at that thing. Woo! S63, twin bi-turbo, mod on. That thing is a beast. Absolute beast. And if you saw the guy driving it, you'd be shaking your head. We'll take that off the screen. I think Coach Train got the point on that one. I think he got the point. All right, so you guys can see the Verrazano Bridge. It's right in front of us. It's right there. Arm's length away. This exit here is the world's famous Bay 8th Street exit. You get off, put you right near the Crop Street to the Bay 8th Park there. Bath Beach, coming up to Fort Hamilton. And this is all construction traffic. This is construction. As soon as the morning rush hour ends, they begin to torture us with traffic. Construction. All Athene to his buddies out here blocking the road. Oh man. So this first visit I have is I've never been to this place. It's not. So what did I just say? What did I just say? The first place that I'm going to, it's a customer that I have never physically been to before. They were an old client of ours. They did business in the past. They got knocked down to a target account instead of an A, B, or C account. We have A, B, C's, and then we have target accounts that we are targeting. So they got knocked down to a target account. So they stopped showing up on my like sales report. So it was someone I kind of wasn't paying attention to. They had an order come through, nice sizable commercial order. So my manager found out about it. And then there was an update to a product that they show in our showroom that landed on my lap that I had to get to them. And I'm like, who are these? I don't know these people. And the manager's like, yeah, no, they're your account. Take them. So I called this morning. I hate cold calling, which you can't really consider that a cold call because they've done business with us in the past. So it's not a true cold call. But anyone in the sales force or Ralph, you are well aware. It's a somewhat cold call because you don't know why the relationship went downhill. Maybe something happened where the client, for a reason said, I'm not doing business with these guys anymore. Maybe the person that was doing business with us left. So the person that's there now has no clue who I am, no clue who my company is. And it is a complete cold call. I'm calling, I'm saying, hey, I'm X, Y, and Z. I'm from X, Y, and Z, and this is why I'm calling you. Which was the case. Made a cold call this morning. The woman picked up. She was very nice. I explained to her the situation that, the account was under certain groupings. The business fell off, so it went down to a target account, but I'm now picking it up. I'm now going to handle your account. And she said, great. Why don't you come on by, show me what you got, and we'll go from there. And I said, that sounds like a plan. I made my thumbnail. I scheduled my show, and we go. Sales is so much of what you make it of. My boss told me last week to do something, and I did it this morning. Not saying like, oh, well, you're supposed to do it, hop to it right now, and I'm an asshole for not doing it right away, but it's just that's this type of work. It's not like an office environment. It's not like an installer, like Co-Train. If Co-Train's fault, like, hey, I need a couple of studs over here. I need a pipe running over there. Or I need some electricity over here. These things need to be done instantaneously. Where in my world, it's more like hey, there's a customer out there. Why don't you go see if you can do business with them? And it's up to me to formulate that strategy. Oh, Maggie, no problem, Maggie. I'll see you. Thank you for joining. I'm happy you're, reconnected, and that, we're back doing these lives. So that's awesome, Maggie. You have a great day. So anyway, that's where I'm going now. I guess you can consider them an existing client. They haven't done business in some time. But they know who we are. They know why I'm coming. And so it's one of those, and it took me a long time to get used to doing this. Like I've said it many times on Theme Do Show. Inherently, I'm kind of a shy person. I am not an extrovert. I am what you consider a friendly introvert. I'm introverted. We are now on the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. This Verrazano Narrows Bridge takes us from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, over into Staten Island, also known as Staten, Italy. Where was I going with this, though? It took some time. It took years and years and years for me to get comfortable enough to just show up to a client. Or cold call. I'd almost rather just show up in person than make the phone call. I feel like I sound nervous when I'm on the phone. I feel like it's like I get a flashback to when I was a stockbroker. I've told this story before, but I don't know how many of you have heard it. But I was lucky in that I got sponsored to take the Series 7 at the same time as I started in what was a boiler room. I didn't know boiler room until basically after I was gone. But I had a friend of the family that was making a ton of money as a stockbroker, and that was always what I wanted to do. I always loved the allure of Wall Street, It's what my father did before he got sick. He was an operations manager, backroom clearing trades and stuff for companies like Merrill Lynch and other brokerage houses. So I always loved the allure of Wall Street. I grew up in that age of the 90s, the greed. Loved those movies with the Wall Street movies with Sheen and Douglas. Loved that. Really still enjoy watching old videos. I found an old video on YouTube of Ralph, you would probably like this. An old recruiting video for the Goldman Sachs fixed income desk in 1985. Now you imagine a recruiting video Goldman Sachs put out in 1985 for their fixed income division. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I love the pits, the Chicago pits, the commodity, the hand signals, the up, the down, the sell, the buy. Always love that stuff. Really love it. Still to this day, I love a good ticker. Always on my computer, have a good ticker rolling, have charts going. I just love it. So when I was offered the ability to take the Series 7, because usually you have to go make cold calls for a broker for a while. You have to make cold calls. You have to set appointments. And then they'll sponsor you for the Series 7. I got sponsored before I went into the cold calling place. So I walked into the cold calling place. I could have taken on my own clients. I was licensed. I had the 7, the 63, first shot, past the Series 7, full. I didn't know what I was in, though. I didn't know what a boiler room was. I was in a boiler room. I was out on Long Island in a little office in Melville, Long Island, off of Route 110, just like the Wolf of Wall Street. Just like the Wolf of Wall Street. Again, I didn't know what I was doing. And they said, pick up the phone, call these people, sell them a stock. What stock? I don't know. Sell them a stock. Okay. That was terrible. It was terrible. It ended up that someone I worked with came over to me one day and said a line from the movie Boiler Room. And I didn't get it because I never saw the movie Boiler Room. So they're sitting there and they're like, you never seen the movie Boiler Room? And I'm like, no, I've never seen the movie Boiler Room. So they're like, you need to go home tonight, rent that movie, and watch that movie intently. So that's what I did. I went, I rented Boiler Room, I watched it, and I was like, holy crap, I work in a boiler room. And it wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. It really wasn't. But I still, making those cold calls are brutal. And after that, so I had the Series 7, I had the 63. I decided this wasn't for me. This whole cold calling random people in the middle of the country trying to buy the stock that doesn't exist, not really for me. So I ended up going to MetLife Financial Group of New York, and there I was a financial advisor, not a stockbroker. But it was just as bad because it was cold calling lawyers. We cold called lawyers. Every single law firm, I don't know if they still do, but back when I was doing it, every single law firm in New York City had all their associates, partners, whatever, had them all listed online, usually a picture, an email address, a phone number, and, how many years of service. And from that, we were able to look at it because every single big law firm in New York City abides by the same pay structure. So that each quarter at a certain time, they each get their bonus, they each get paid at the same time, they each get the same pay increases. And I mean stupid pay increases where we knew hey, okay, this associate here, they've been with the company for 2 years. So that means that right now, I'm just going to throw numbers out there. That means that right now they're making $150,000 a year as their salary. But if they make it to another year, oh, look at that. One of my old customers right there, that truck in the middle lane. Actually, they're still a customer. Jewish customers from Williamsburg, Brooklyn, right there. High style tile and stone. That middle truck. Look at that. I see customers on the road a lot, like their trucks. Yeah, high style. Look at that. So anyway, I'll see you, Wise Up. I'll see you, buddy. See you, Ralph. It's funny. That's a nice truck. So anyway, we knew, we would target specific people, like when we knew that they were getting a pay increase, for example. So we would call the guy and say, hey, you're a 26-year-old single man living in New York City. You have no kids. You got a girlfriend. You rent an apartment. You're 26. You make $150,000 a year. No kids. Blah 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 blah. We know for a fact that in a month from now, you're going to get a nice bump, and you're going to be making now $1.75 or $1.80. What are you planning on doing with that extra money? And you would listen to their answer. And from there, you would sell them life insurance, depending on what their answer is. Well, I would like to settle down and have kids. Well, as a 26-year-old, your insurance is as cheap as it's ever going to get. You're a fit, young 26-year-old, so you probably should lock in that life insurance right now. Why don't you take that extra money that you're going to be getting now in your paycheck that you obviously don't need? You're 26, you don't need this extra money right now. Dump it into a whole life insurance policy. You'll make 5% guaranteed income on that, and you'll be able to disperse it tax-free, and you'll get it at its cheapest rate because you're young right now. Why wait until you're 38, smoking, fat, kids, married, balding? Why wait until then to get life insurance for your kids? Get it right now. You're getting a pay increase right now. Don't you want to buy a house soon? Well, you can borrow that money out of your life insurance policy for a down payment tax-free. Did you know that? That's that sales. That's insurance sales. That's dealing with financial advising. That's this, and that. But that's the hardest part of that is trying to get into the office. You have to get into the guy's office. You got to get in there. You got to get up. You got him on the phone. You can get the 26-year-old associate on the phone. Try getting the 47-year-old partner on the phone, because he's got someone working for him that's the gatekeeper. We all know the gatekeeper. You're not gonna get him on the phone. You're not. You better have the magic bullet if you can get him on the phone. I hated that. That was brutal. That was brutal work. Brutal work. And that's how I ended up in this industry. This industry it's different. So that, the sales, I'm on the sales side of this industry, but very, very different. Very rarely am I trying to convince someone to do something that they're not trying to do. Most of the time, I have a product that they need, and I'm just there to provide it to them, or I have information that they need, or I have information that they don't know about that I need to bring to them. That's how I operate. That's my job. That's my role in the world now. It's a little different. Little different. I have to get upstate soon. I got to get up to Newburgh. We have, let's see how much longer we have in this traffic. We have 6 minutes more in this traffic. Oh boy. Let's see if we got a little tones. What do we got here? I don't know if that's worth the copyright claim. Staten Island Expressway. Staten Island, New York. The fifth borough. I'll say it. The fifth borough. It's an island on its own. Staten, Italy. Temperatures. I don't know if I put the air conditioner on, I get cold. I put the heat on, I get hot. I definitely no need for heat, but it's like cold. Maybe crack a window, but I don't want it to be too loud. This stinks. If anybody wants to come up to chat, the link's posted. I have about 15 minutes left in this disastrous ride. That shows how close it is. I mean, I'm still in Staten Island. I'm only 15 minutes away. Without this traffic, it would be about 10 minutes. See what the sports world is saying right now.
Local hockey teams with the night off. This report is brought to you by Consumer Cellular. Freedom Calls. Consumer Cellular offers the exact same nationwide 5G coverage as the major carriers, even in bumper traffic. Their 100% US-based support is just a click or call away. Plus, activation is always free.
These are professionals.
ConsumerCellular.com to switch today. It's 60 in Central Park.
College of Staten Island, right there. That's the tower for the College of Staten Island. It says CSI on it right there. Right near my finger. College of Staten Island.
To play, and the Jets are going officially now to the AFC Championship game against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, when was that? I was gonna say. I thought they were playing the, talking about the Philly, the Eagle game. You want to hear what professionals sound like? This is what a professional sounds like.
We'll continue with your calls here in a moment. We got Carl Banks coming up at 12:40. We got 3 random questions, a little 3-hour Q coming up at 11:40. Before we get back to the calls, BT, just a different angle to this delusion with the Jet fans. We mentioned it before. Like, it's gotten to a point where even the players themselves
see, they do what Tommy talks about. When they come back, you hear their voices, but then you also kind of hear the music, and then they mix it in with the music. But you don't want to just hear music. You want to hear them. You want to hear them coming in. This is Brandon Tierney and Sal Licata. Brandon Tierney actually went to the same high school I did. But they're now the afternoon talk show hosts on WFAN, 660 AM.
I'm not betting against Aaron Rodgers. I would never want him to hear that.
And they're talking about the Jets. So this is kind of like the conversation when we get into like what's content, like this what we're listening to right now is a sports talk radio show, and they're talking about Aaron Rodgers. So it's random. It's random.
If it takes 5 months, which would be shorter than any player ever to come back from that injury, he's still not going to make the season.
Listen, I'm playing the semantics game here. Admittedly, but it's so
5 months.
I get it. If I knew for sure that it was truly a rupture.
And we still don't know that, right?
We don't, which is why I'm holding out what I'm holding out. Like a rupture, it's a complete tear. A rupture is full-blown tear.
They're talking about the Achilles heel, for those that don't know. Gerard, hope you well, buddy. Thanks for joining, man. We're on the Staten Island Expressway in some traffic, and we're heading over to Jersey. We got about 2 more minutes of traffic here. We're going to cross the Goethals Bridge, and we're going to go into Newark/Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Macro view.
Now, if you want to hear some professionals on the political side, talk radio like what Mikey listens to, that's this.
Israel, and he was defending the Gaza border, and then he was taken. There were 9 military bases raided. They had some great intelligence.
Bad example, because he's someone that's on the news too, so he's more of a news personality that they just transferred over to radio. He's this guy that's on right now. You probably recognize the voice, Brian Kay. A little different of a story.
Towards the famed arch, the protesters met with a counter rally comprised of Israeli students in support of Israel. To me, it's not Israeli or Palestine. It is Hamas pro-butchering children.
Amen.
As opposed to Israel, a democracy and ally. Why are people confused? And
why are people confused? People are very confused these days. They're very, very confused. Oh, look at that old BMW. Is that an 8 or is that an old 6 in the center lane right there in the black? Ooh, yeah. Look, I think it's a 4-door. Is it a 4-door 6? I think it's a 4-door 6. He took the badges off. I think it's a 4-door 6. Love that thing.
Right now, right here. And that's Brian Kilmeade's Talk of New York on
So nice.
77
There's all Dean Du's buddies doing their construction thing over there.
Around the world, you are role models for future generations. We thank you for your honor and dedication as you protect and serve. Join us Wednesday, October 25th for a day filled with special guests and interviews to police officers everywhere. A heartfelt thank you. Together with Ramsey Mosca, 77 WABC cares. Talk Radio 77 WABC.
So now we're approaching the bridge, Goethals Bridge. This is going to take us over into Jersey. Oh, what is going on in this lane? Alrighty then. Okay. Finally made it to the bridge. 10 minutes. We should be there in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Let's go back to 660 a little bit.
Yeah, I figured that. I was just falling in love with it.
Alrighty. I don't know where I'm going. I got my GPS. Let me put the volume on the GPS just in case over here. Let's get over here, get around this super duty Goethals Bridge. Oh, Gerard, have fun, man. That scooter seems like a lot of fun. It really does. It really, really does. If I wasn't driving around so damn much, I would love one of those things. You see them all around, in the boroughs, and they're a great way to get around. The modern day bicycle. All right, so I got to start paying attention now because I don't know where I'm going, and I'm in this foreign state of New Jersey that I'm about to be in. I'm gonna be careful with all these Jerseyans around. We'll see how it works out. I don't know. I think I got to stop using Jersey in my title and my thumbnails. I'm not getting much love from the YouTube algorithm. I don't know how YouTube feels about Jersey. Tommy, what's the deal with that, Tommy? We got to get Mo to do a little analysis to see if when you mention Jersey in the title, whether or not it brings an increase in or a decrease in viewership. We should do that. I'm going to either mention New York or New Jersey and see the comparison. Oh, I'm just kidding. I love this great state of New Jersey. Sometimes. All right, so what do I got to do here? This thing wants me to stay right, but not all the way right. It wants me to go to Bayway, but not Bayway that one. Bayway this one. All right, so it's the same one that I go usually, but instead of making a left, it wants me to make a right over here. Okay. Ooh, green light. Let's make this light. Okay, it's still yellow. You are my witness. Now we gotta make a left up here. Elizabeth Port. Alright, right, we're making a left over here. Okay. Clifton Street. I feel like I'm in another world right now. I feel like I'm in a whole nother planet right now. Okay. Well, to the one other person watching, thank you. I appreciate you giving me some view hours. I wouldn't mind getting monetized. I wouldn't mind it. Just being like, yeah, I got monetized. I wouldn't mind it. Just as a little feather on the cap. Well, what is this? What is this little neighborhood we're in? See, where's Steaks? Pain like mofo Bane, as Steve says. What's going on, Adama? How you doing, buddy? I'm trying to figure out Jersey right now. What is this? Ooh, this ball looks kind of cool right here. Look at this place right here. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. Okay, 800 feet, turn left. This way on Summer Street. What are we doing? There's a one-way street, two-way street. I'm confused. Look at this place. Tommy, where am I, Tommy?
Turn left onto Summer Street, then turn right onto Clarkson Avenue.
What is this? Summer Street. Like even Jersey. Look at Jersey. Like you're in the middle of the city. All this green area, trees. It's very nice. Very nice. Even in their cities, they give you a little, a little space. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So what are we doing? We'll make this left. Okay. Watch out for these crazy Jersey drivers. Right here. Right. Okay. Geez, 5 more minutes. How much? Where are we going? Now it's putting me on Route 9, Tommy. Come on. Oh, what is this? What high school is this? What is this? Is this school? What is this? This is. I feel like I played a game here once. Elizabeth High School. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I've definitely played a baseball. Have I played a baseball game here before? Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, this is Elizabeth High School. I have definitely played here before. Now we're getting up into one of these crazy Jersey intersections that I hate. One of these little bottlenecking, trying to make a left stupid. Now I gotta get on Route 9. I hate 1 and 9, Tommy. Ugh. I don't know it. I gotta get to know it. Oh, this one doesn't look too bad, this entrance. Some of these entrances and exits, like look at this thing. I'm going up to the left to get onto this. I'm going up over that bridge that you see. But I gotta go left. Okay, we go this way over here. Jersey, look at this. Look at this. Build bridges out of nowhere. God. All right. Route 19. Don't sound as good as the BMW, huh? I mean, right here looks like Brooklyn. Right here could be Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn. Mine is the street lights. That's the only dead giveaway is the street lights. Yeah, I know. 1 and 9 confused the crap out of me. I try to if when I'll look at the directions, if it gives me another option to avoid 1 and 9, I'm like, all right, I'll go that way. I'd rather take side streets all around than go 1 and 9. It just confuses the crap out of me. And right now, I think it's just 9. Like on the map, it's telling me it's just 9. So I don't even know. Unbelievable. Oh, good to have you back, Payne. Good to have you back. All right, so I got to go up to Magnolia. Okay, it's a little further up. I can hang it right before that and grid behind in these back streets. Let's see. City Grocer. What is that? That's a supermarket. I never heard of it, though. You guys have different supermarkets out here, like Wegmans and Lukoil gas stations, which won't take my company credit card for some reason. How ridiculous is that? Meanwhile, there's Lukoils all over Jersey, and they won't take my company credit card. Yeah, no, Adama, if there's anything you have been correct about in your career here on the BK Skip Show, you are 100% correct about that. This is the wimpiest sounding engine you will ever hear in your life. Compare that to when I'm in my girlfriend's Beamer, and it's like, I don't even want to use the... Oh, this is Magnolia right here? See, what is this? What is this? Yeah, no, hey, Payne, you want to hear what it sounds like? This is what it sounds like. This is not a European car. I don't want to tell you the exact type of car it is just because I give you enough information about where I am and what I'm doing. I don't need you to know the exact type of car I'm in, but it's it's Asian. I'll give you that much. It's Asian. I'll let you hear it one more time here. Let's see. Like, where am I? Where am I? Tommy Steaks, where am I? I mean, I don't even know how you can even hear it at all. It's brutal. Plus, I have probably about 500 pounds in the trunk, so. All right, we're getting close. Tommy, we're getting close. We're getting close. Nothing like a German. All right, so we're here. All right, guys. Oh, look at this thing. See, those are the things I sell. That's on that flatbed. See that thing? That's a slab. That's a countertop slab. No parking Thursday, 7 to 4. What do you think? You think I could park at this fire pump right here, Tommy? I'm going to the place around the right over there. You think I can park at this fire pump right over there? Right over here? I think I should be all right, no? I think I should be all right. I think I should be okay if I park right here. This should be good. This should be just fine. I'm just going to run in there. Anyway. All right, guys. Well, this was awesome. Dean, thanks for coming back around. I appreciate it. Yeah. No, I'm closer to Thindu's weight than that. If anything, I got to pack on some pounds. I got Thindu's problem. You know what I mean? It's East Asian. It's not. I'm not going to give you any more hints. Look at friggin' pain. All right, guys. I'll see you, man. Everyone. Yeah. No, Bane, I joke around about this thing all the time. It's a turd. It's a freaking turd. It's a work car. It's a work car. It's all good. It's all good. I say as a car person, it really, it gets to me sometimes just because I'm a car guy. As you can tell, whenever I spot out cars on the road, even there's in this parking lot right now is a BMW X5. There's an S-Class Benz. They've caught my eye already. I'm truly a car guy, but I am extremely, extremely lucky that my job gives me this vehicle. They don't charge me for it. Some companies deduct some out of your paycheck for it. It's free car, free gas, free insurance, free whatever. So I'm very, very grateful. So I don't want you guys to think I'm an asshole. But on that note, guys, I got to go. I got to run. Maybe I'll see you later. From here, I'm going to Princeton. If no one else is on, maybe I'll take you guys down to Princeton with me. If not, I'll probably see you guys on Thindu's show when he comes on. As always, I appreciate you guys very much. Have a great day.